Among Us. You've probably heard of it, played it, or even seen other people play it. The game was massive in the early 2020s, but sadly fell off, and not many people really thought about it since. Except me, baby. I saw that there was a Among Us speedrunning Discord server related to, well, speedrunning the game, and I was fascinated, and I wanted to speedrun it for myself. So, I began to look for runs and try all sorts of things, such as the main categories, all tasks, and kill all dummies. But those were too plain for my liking. But then I saw it. The category extensions leaderboard. Specifically, the kill all dummies no report run, which required you to kill all the dummies in the 5 main maps as fast as possible without reporting. The Skeld, Mira HQ, Polis, the airship, and the fungal. That was it. That was the speedrun. I was going to dedicate my hours, time, and heart into speedrunning this dumb little game. Of course, you aren't going to need a route though, right? So I decided to watch all the world records for all the main maps to make my own route, and after about 2 hours of studying, I was ready to play, and I started a run. We're gonna quick become Imposter EXE, and 3, 2, 1, go. Schmoove. Okay, never mind. Whatever. Nah, we're actually just gonna restart. So, that run didn't really go according to plan. Like, I gave up after 20 seconds. What am I, no good gamer? Well, at least the next run should do better, right? I killed the dummies in all the maps, didn't report a single body, and I ended up beating the run in about 7 minutes and 30 seconds, which is the world record. Let me explain. So there are 3 different kinds of speedruns for Among Us, each linked to their own leaderboard: mobile, PC, and console. I was playing Among Us on the Nintendo Switch, which means it was his own category, and no one had actually made a run on Nintendo Switch there, making me the world record holder. But that's not enough. I'm not just gonna get it and call it quits. No. I want to crush my time and get it as low as possible, and for another week, I studied off runs and practiced off camera before it was time. That day, I live-streamed myself, speedrunning any chat-suggested game, and one of those games just so happened to be Among Us. It was time. All of my practice would go into this one run here. So after starting my timer, I got this run. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah. If you're wondering what this category is called, it's very specific for anyone in chat. It's, Among Us, all dummies, no reporting, controller. So it's pretty much just me playing on Switch, killing every dummy in every map as imposter. And we're not allowed to use sabotages either. So yeah. So we're about to finish Skeld right here. Now we're gonna go to Mira. And now we begin. And also, actually, never mind. I almost misremembered something. I must create a false memory that never existed. But how killing dummies in Among Us works is you have to get every single dummy except for one. Because if you get every dummy except for one, the game says you won and you're allowed to move on to the next map. So, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Krillum. And that means our last dummy is down here. In this room, the locker room. 2, 1, kill him, leave, Polis. The imposter.exe. Now, Polis actually has the least amount of dummies out of every map in the game. So we actually only have to get that one in communications. This one here in the boiler room. And then the other one in the one place, which is where I'm going right now. I'll check, actually. Specimen room. That's what it is. And there we go. Now we move on to the biggest and most complex map. Move on to the airship. Our first dummy is right here. Our second one is just in this room. Our third one is in that room over there. So yeah, we're going to kill this guy in communications and then kill the other guy in cockpit. We'll just stand here for a few seconds. Kill him, vent away. And our next one is right over here in security. And now we're just going to navigate through electrical because there's another dummy right here in medical. And our next dummy is all the way in the lounge area. So we're going to be heading there. Well, this is the records room, but still. Yeah, now we're going to vent over here since we can't use that moving platform. And we're going to kill this guy. Gonna move up, slide down. Then we're gonna kill this guy right here is our last dummy. There's our last guy. And this is our last map. So our first dummy will be right down here in the kitchen. Our next one will be right up here. Our next one will be right here by the fireplace. And the last dummy of our speed run, gotta get live split ready, is right over here. 2, 1, kill. And that's it. And now we are going to have to go show proof that we did it, so... no. Here's my game settings. And, that's the world record. And that is how I got the Among Us world record. Yeah, baby. Thank you a ton to everyone in the Among Us Speedrunning Discord server, and importantly, you, the viewer, for watching. If you enjoyed, like and subscribe, and the video on screen right now is what you should watch next. See you in the next one. Ciao.